everyone, this is Daiichi speaking, taking a break from Mad Maze and The Longest Journey so that I can play the Tales of Monkey Island, which is one of my favorite games of all time. And I'm taking this break because the other games are dreadfully lacking in humor, so I need something to make me laugh. So we're going to get into this. Hopefully Monkey Island does not need too much introduction from me, so we'll just jump right into it. So here we go. Chapter 1, Launch of the Screaming Narwhal. Now, when this game came out, I mean, it was what Walking Dead is for Telltale now. Sort of like their big headlining game.
At last, my victory is at hand. Har, har, har. Behold, the legendary 13th monkey of Montevideo, whose sacrifice will eternally bind the oceans themselves to my infernal will. Arr, har. Impressed yet?
Not half as much as I'll be when Guybrush guts your diseased carcass with his voodoo cutlass, you doddering sack of scum.
I wouldn't hold your breath waiting for any last-minute heroics, me dear. The last I saw of your mighty pirate husband, he was being torn apart by a school of my ravenous piranha poodles.
All right, LeChuck, put down the monkey and back away from my wife.
Guybrush!
Arr, Threepwood! You've led me a merry chase, but soon the dread mysteries of these ancient simians will be mine, and the seas will run red with the blood of my enemies. Har, har, har!
Yeah, well, you fight like a...
No time to waste, Guybrush. Finish enchanting that sword before LeChuck completes his spell.
I'm on it. One LeChuck defeating cursed cutlass of Kaflu coming up. Now, where did I leave those handy voodoo instructions?
They're pinned to your mast.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so obviously I'm playing the installation off of the internet. So we don't have Earl Boyd playing the voice of LeChuck.
You can do it, sweetie.
Look at him, all smug and oozing with voodoo. We'll see who's oozing after I finish my awesome voodoo spell. Ah, the legendary monkey casket of Kauai. I'll never forget the horrible hula of Hades I had to do to get this thing. Is this thing sloshing? 4 words you don't want to hear when you pick up a coffin.
Alright, so examine this.
I wonder how you open this thing. Aha! A seltzer bottle full of root beer. I haven't seen one of these since before I had a beard. Bet this stuff will work wonders on my cutlass.
I'm not sure if there have been any other Telltale games where you can combine items.
Whoa,
In
this
fact,
city.
I'm fairly sure this is the only one.
Prepare to meet your frosty carbonated maker, LeChuck.
Arr! Come and get me a dirt-digging doily dipper! Arr!
Stop showboating. Spray the sword, Guybrush.
I'm not showboating, I'm... Whoa. Oops.
And now we're going to die. Again. Wonderful.
Okay, no problem. I just need to find a fresh supply of impossible-to-find voodoo root beer. I sure hope there's some on Elaine's ship, because mine's as dry as a bone. And not one of those wet bones. I'm talking a dry bone.
We don't need to know about your bones, Guybrush.
I wonder what that does. Maybe Elaine has some bright ideas. Elaine, my beautiful butter...
What?
I said, Elaine, my beautiful butter...
My beautiful butter?
I was gonna say buttercup, but you keep cutting me off.
Oh, Guybrush. Now stop LeChuck or we're all dead.
Elaine, you've got inordinately strong thighs. See if you can swing me that rope.
It's not long enough, but I've got a better idea.
How'd you do that?
You don't spend several years at the side of Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate, without picking up a few tricks, darling.
My ship, my booty, my collection of autographed sextants.
We'll buy you some more sextants later. Just stop LeChuck.
Ah, Threepwood. So good of you to join us. Saves me the trouble of having to sink your ship.
Okay.
Those roots could really use a trim.
By the way, Chuck the Plant originally made his appearance in Maniac Mansion. A very old LucasArts game. Although you probably already know that.
Let's see if we can cut back some of those unruly roots. There, much neater.
Well, we do need to make root beer now, don't we? Here's some grog.
Stop LeChuck from tormenting those monkeys.
Busy low-cal grog. I bet I can make a fortune selling this to, well, no one.
Now all we do, add some roots.
Stop LeChuck from tormenting those monkeys.
A wet cutlass. Just what I've always wanted.
Wait, what did I do wrong?
It's a barrel of light grog made incredibly fizzy by my clever application of breath mints. I'm still not drinking.
Oh, wait. There we go.
Now that's some fizzy root grog. Bet it still tastes like monkey snot, though. I'll sleep when I'm dead. Or later tonight.
Yes. Yeah.
LeChuck,
What?
look like something the cat dragged in and spat up on the floor, LeChuck.
Har. My outer shell is meaningless, you fool. Within my decaying flesh courses more voodoo power than your pitiful mind can possibly imagine.
Didn't you used to be a ghost? Or a demon? Or maybe it was a zombie.
Ar, the evil of LeChuck is always evolving in new and terrifying ways, sheep good.
If evil is always evolving, why can't it evolve into something less but ugly?
Alright. I guess, doesn't like being insulted.
Elaine,
Guybrush?
sorry it took so long to catch up with you, but I've been busy digging up arcane voodoo items. Did you miss me?
Buckets. Now put this pirate out of our misery.
I've replaced the root beer with root grog. Do you think that'll work?
I hope so, or those monkeys are doomed. Dip the cutlass in it and hurry.
You wouldn't believe the adventures I've been having. There was a death hula, an ice-breathing accountant,
You can tell me all about it over dinner. Right after we stop the rampaging undead pirate over there.
Oh, I do love her voice so much. Okay, let's see.
Okay, you
Here you
barrel of
go.
disgusting low-cal goo. Make yourself useful. Booyah! Look out, LeChuck. Here comes Guybrush Threepwood's glowing sword of hot monkey vengeance.
That's disgusting.
Yes.
And we don't need to hear about it.
Yes.
Hey, LeChuck.
Arr.
Alright, so wrong move made. It's okay. Coming back for seconds.
Won't someone please think of the monkeys?
LeChuck!
Do you mind? I'd be in the middle of an unholy ceremony here.
Unholy this!
Unholy this?
Yeah, I know, but he didn't give me much to work with. Hey!
Har, har. You can't defeat me that easily, sheepwood. Wait, what's happening?
Is that how the cutlass is supposed to work?
I don't know, it's so bright! What the heck?
Woof.
I'm human.
That's debatable.
Guybrush, quick! Finish him off!
What? Oh, right! This is for the monkeys, LeChuck!
What are you doing? Finish him!
It's not me, it's my hand! It won't... Uh-oh. Elaine!
Guybrush?
That's not good.
Elaine!
Oh, and cue the music. Alright, done with the tutorial, and so, guess it's on to the real game now. That hand doesn't look so good.
Elaine?
Ahoy there, me hearty!
What?
Don't worry, we'll have you up and sucking back a grog and... Oh, my nose! My beautiful pirate nose! I'll get you for this, you craven billed rats!
Sorry, I don't know what got into me. Oh,
think
this
we
can't
did.
be good.
You know, you really should have that looked at, kid.
Huh?
The name's Nipperkin. Davy Nipperkin, senior reporter, Keel Hauler Gazette. Welcome to Flotsam Island. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Actually,
Great. What's your name, where'd you come from, and how'd you get here?
Let's see. I am Guybrush Threepwood.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate, and...
Pirate, eh? Well, I believe it when I see it, kid. Still, it'd be nice to have a real genuine pirate buckling his swash around Flotsam Island again. Why, I haven't had an honest-to-goodness pirate story to write about in over 6 months.
Right.
Yes, sirree, Bob. Nothing like the promise of a good pirate story to get the old journalistic juices flowing again, says I. Say, just listen to me prattling on while you stand there all wet and confused and whatnot. So, what's your story, Creepwood?
Let's see. I do need to get back to my wife. But let's see what happens if I talk about the monkeys.
This island looks, lovely, but where can I find a ship? I really need to get back to the Rock of Gelato and find my wife.
Well, there's only one ship here on Flotsam Island, but it won't do you any good.
Why not?
It's the winds, Threepwood, the winds. Here on Flotsam Island, the winds are always blowing inward 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. It's a freak of nature, a fluke, a curse. Whatever you want to call it, the result is the same. Once you've landed on Flotsam Island, you're trapped.
Are you seriously telling me there's no way off this island?
Well, not by ship, anyway. The only person who I think might know a way off the island is Deep Gut.
Deep gut? What's a deep gut?
Deep Gut's my secret source for off-island news stories, and it's a good thing, too. Without the Gut's uncanny inter-island scoops, The Keelhauled Gazette would never be able to compete with those snooty prima donnas over at the Flotsam Times.
Yeah.
Off-island news? Hey, then he might know something about Elaine. Where can I find this deep gut?
Hold on a second, pirate boy. Davy J. Nipperkin doesn't go handing over his secret sources to every Tom, Dick, and Guybrush that washes ashore.
But I can pay you with treasure from my ship, which is probably at the bottom of the ocean by now.
Look, kid, you seem like a nice enough pirate, so I'll make you a deal.
Okay,
A deal?
Yeah, off-island news is nice and all, but the fair citizens of Flotsam are getting tired of stories about faraway lands they'll never see again. Not to mention that I hate being beholden to this deep gut person.
So?
So I need some nice, meaty, local pirate news.
I love making pirate news.
That's the spirit, kid. You can translate that moxie into news-making pirate mayhem, and I'll hand you deep gut on a silver platter.
Yeah, this'll be a snap. A snap. A snap. Ow!
Alright, so we're on to the official start of the launch of the Screaming Narwhal. Now that we're past the tutorial, past the introductory, and now onto the game itself. Now, I've recently had a chance to run through a bit of it, so I could get a good grasp of how to move, which is actually more of a struggle than you might think. So you can move with the mouse if you want to by dragging it around. Not quite effective though, so I prefer to use the keyboard. But anyway, for now, let's enjoy the music for one thing. Music is fantastic in this game.
Hey, Davey.
Call me Nipperkin, kid. Everyone else does.
I'd rather not. So, what sorts of swashbuckling do you go in for around these parts?
Oh, we used to love all sorts of piracy here on Flotsam. Barely a day would go by without a good bar fight, ship seizing, or buried treasure cropping up. Now it seems like all anyone wants to do is hang around and wait for the winds to change.
Well, leave it to me, and your sleepy little hamlet will be bubbling over with buccaneering boisterousness before you know it. I've still got some questions about those acts of piracy.
Fire away, kid. I'm a font of information. What do you want to know?
Where does a pirate go to start a bar fight on this island?
Well, the only bar around here is Club 41. Good luck starting a fight in that joint. They run a pretty tight ship over there. You know what I mean?
Alright, I don't need to ask these things.
I'm drawing a blank.
I hate it when that happens.
Bye.
Keep up the pirating, kid. I'm rooting for you.
Plus, I don't want you to get bored either. This is Club 41, by the way. Except there's a problem.
Card?
Card? What card?
Yeah, need a membership to get into this pirate club.
Attention! Club 41, Flotsam Island's most prestigious pirate organization, is no longer accepting new applications for membership. Thank you for your continued interest, and please go away.
Yeah, so we've got to get that off to someone else. Let's go for a quick stroll around town.
Explosive find in jungle? Yeah.
Oh, that courthouse, we won't be able to get into it. Not in this episode.
Pirates plundering your palace? Buccaneers bashing your balustrades? Swashbucklers slicing your stomachs? Then you need Morgan Le Fay, pirate hunter par excellence. Great, a pirate hunter. I need that like I need a fourth nipple.
Huh. Frightened by the fact that he even has a third one. No offense to anyone that has a third nipple on them.
Alphabet sale. Free vowels while supplies last.
That's actually important. For reasons that shall become clear in just a few minutes. Ooh, I love this place actually. Listen to the music transition too. Subtle notes like that really help make the game.
What a crummy sconce. I'd better pick this up before someone trips over it.
look at that.
I know you're supposed to stop and smell the flowers, but this pot looks like someone's taken it a wee bit too literally.
Yeah. So obviously we're going to have to attach that to something at some point.
Holy screaming starfish! I think I've just found my ride off this stinking island.
Not so fast, my well-coiffed friend.
Who?
Reginald Van Winslow, captain of the Screaming Narwhal. And you are?
Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
Oh, really? What can I do for you, Mr. Mighty Pirate?
Do you know anything about Club 41?
Club 41? Wonderful place. I haven't been there since I lost my membership card when I seized the narwhal.
Nice ship. Were you drunk when you built it?
Good one, boyo. But I didn't build the Screaming Narwhal. It was assembled by a committee of concerned flotsam citizens.
Were they drunk?
No, but they had to use whatever floated ashore. Hence, the aforementioned constructed by Saltsnook.
Huh.
How'd you end up on Flotsam?
Same as everyone else here, lad. The winds! I was chasing some brigand that had stolen my hard-earned booty, when all of a sudden, Flotsam's capricious winds picked up my ship, shredded it to bits, and plunked me down here on her bounteous shores.
Well, if you didn't build the narwhal, why are you the captain?
By tradition, whoever knocks the captain of the Screaming Narwhal off the deck gets to be the captain, until he's knocked off by the next guy.
So all I have to do is knock him off, huh? Heave to and strike your colors! I've come to seize your ship!
You have? Jolly good! No one's been man enough to take the Screaming Narwhal for over 2 years.
He's got a really good attitude for someone who's about to lose his ship. Why are you so happy about me seizing your ship?
I love a good challenge. Girds the mind and sharpens the loins, don't you know?
Huh?
Yeah, no man should be sharpening their loins.
Well, if you didn't build the narwhal, why are you the captain?
By tradition.
Oh, no.
So all I have to do is... Be seeing ya!
I look forward
Alright,
to it.
so at least you can speed through all that.
Hey, there's something in this sock. Club 41. Probationary member number 37. Reginald Van Winslow.
Uh-oh.
This should come in handy.
So already we're making progress.
Another thing for me.
Prepare to be
So a couple
boarded, Van
things about to go
Winslow.
on.
Whoa, ah!
Bacon grease, boyo. Slickest stuff in the 7 seas.
Oh, crud. This jacket was an anniversary present. And now it's all covered with bacon grease. Man, is Elaine gonna be PO'd.
Well, we've got grease on the deck now. So if we come over and do this...
Oh, dang. Hot, hot, hot! Ow! And now the dock is smoldering. Perfect.
Okay. Now we could try to do this.
Alley-oop!
But you shall see what's about to happen.
Uh-oh. Hey!
Okay, so all of that will come in handy.
And the dead winds crest you
Alphabet
in the
sail.
bottle of grog.
Ahoy there, scruffy artisan. I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
Ahoy yourself. I be Gaffer Crimpdigit, pirate glassblower.
What's this alphabet sale all about?
It's the latest thing. I make unbreakable tubes in the shapes of letters, which can be used to create festive illuminated business signs, novelty mementos, or lamps.
Kitschy.
Aye, very camp. Consonants cost 38 pieces of 8. But today I'm giving away 1 free vowel per customer. Would you like a vowel?
I do. I would like a vowel.
I think I'd like one of those free vowel tubes.
You'd like to buy a vowel, eh? Here you go.
A U? What about A, E, I, O, or even Y?
All sold out. All we got is U-tubes these days.
And that's good enough.
What can you tell me about Flotsam Island?
Well, you probably already know about Flotsam Infernal Winds. But has anyone told you about the reefs?
The reefs?
Aye, the crystal reefs of Flotsam Island. Sharper than a dragon's tooth they be. They encircle the island, shredding in a ship foolish enough to get caught in Flotsam's winds.
Yikes. How'd a crusty pirate like yourself wind up making little glass unicorns?
Listen, matey. Glass blowing's every bit as dangerous as sailing the Spanish Main. One false move with your glass jack near the glory hole, and you can kiss your eyeballs goodbye.
I can? I'm not sure that's biologically possible.
Nor do I want to know about the glory hole.
So, unicorns, huh?
Aye, graceful, delicate creatures they are. Though, to be honest, they aren't selling so well to the pirate community at large. For my next project, maybe I'll be making something that really speaks to them. Assuming I can ever sell these blasted horny buggers.
Ooh.
Thanks for chatting, but I got a wife and arch nemesis to return to.
Aye, who doesn't?
Unusually inappropriate for a family game. Don't need to know about horny buggers.
Hi.
Ah, who are you?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate. And you are?
Joaquin Jacinto de Mera Alfonso de Oro, treasure hunter extraordinaire.
Did the wind shipwreck you on Flotsam Island too?
Yes, but I came here voluntarily, in search of the elusive Dark Ninja Dave porcelain power pirate action figure.
What's that big pink pile of dolls?
Action figurines?
Okay, what's that big pink pile of action figurines over there all about?
Those are my extra pink pajama Pierres, the lamest and least valuable of the porcelain power pirates. I loathe pink pajama Pierre with the white-hot intensity of 1,000,000 exploding cannonballs.
Good gods.
Can I call you Doro the Explorer?
No.
Huh!
What kind of treasure do you hunt? Gold doubloons? Silver triploons?
Anyone can find gold or silver. I look for the rarest of pirate treasures.
I'm almost certain I'm going to regret asking this, but what is the rarest of all pirate treasures?
Porcelain power pirates.
Yeah.
What in the name of Davy Jones's closet organizer are porcelain power pirates?
They're the rarest and coolest action figures ever. I've been tracking them with the porcelain power pirate treasure maps hidden in special boxes of porcelain power pirate pear flavored breakfast cereal. I've spent years tracking them down, and I've almost got the full set.
How many PP pirates do you have left?
The
PP
only
pirate.
power pirate I have not found is the ultra-rare, impossible to find Dark Ninja Dave with killer karate katana. I thought I might find it here on Flotsam Island, but I got scammed.
Scam?
Yes, some guy in a plaid jacket with waving arms sold me a Ninja Dave map, but he just keeps sending me in circles.
You might know who he's talking about if you're a longtime fan of the series.
Mind if I take a look at that map?
Take it. It's useless.
I'll let you know if I find anything. You're sure this Dark Ninja Dave is a valuable treasure, right?
It's the stuff that dreams are made of. Porcelain dreams.
Look! It's a Ninja Dave figure with throwing star action!
Well,
Go
Okay,
for it.
Guybrush. It's only a little porcelain. Just close your eyes and go to your happy place. Ew.
Why is he
I
so...
didn't see anything.
Sorry, must have been a leaf.
Why is he so frightened of porcelain? I don't know, but we've got some running around to do. Something very specific I'm trying to find. Oh, there we go.
Smilin' stands young Miss Mini Bombs. All the punch of larger mini bombs packed into a smaller package for petite pirate hands. You know, I better just take all of them.
That's all we need. It's a ton of weaponry. While I'm at it though, let's oh, good gods, I think I've gone in circles. Yeah, you can get easily lost if you're not doing this the right way. So now I'm just going to run around till I get back where I need to. Good. Okay, come on. Oh, look what we found.
What's the word?
I'm selling these fine leather jackets.
Alright, there's not much we can do here at the moment, so let's head back to the entrance. Turn right back around and go find that well we passed up just a second ago. Alright, now what we do is take a look at the map.
That jungle sure is noisy.
Pig, monkey, bee, monkey. Pig?
So far, so good. This looks promising.
Monkey, bee, monkey, alright, really quickly let's take another gander at this. Pig, bee, bird. No.
Pew 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 pew.
Hope I'm not lost.
That jungle sure is noisy.
Pig, bee, bird. Alright, I'm not doing something.
Take that.
Alright, here we go.
So far, so good.
Pig, bee, bird. Oh, that's not the right way. There we go. And look what we found.
Oh, dang. Looks like someone already dug up this treasure.
But at least we've got the location that we need, because it helps us mark places that we can go to. For instance, here's the buried treasure. Here's the creepy shack we came across. And just missing a few of these other locations that we need to go to. For now, let's return.
Shortcut.
Indeed. In fact, we're going to put that card that we found earlier to use.
Card.
Card? Oh, yes, my membership card. Here you go.
Very good, Captain Van Winslow. Here's your blindfold.
Blindfold?
Come now, sir. You know the rules. All Probationary Club 41 members must wear blindfolds inside the club.
Right. How silly of me.
Very good, sir. Find the step.
I've heard you make a mean gragatini.
Look out!
Me nachos!
I'm so sorry.
Oi!
Sorry. Ow!
Get him!
Ow!
Oh, out for his hand!
You fuck the hand off me, you cracker croaker! Aye!
Oh dear heavens.
What a fight! That was spectacular, Driftwood. Best pirate brouhaha I've seen in months.
I don't know what got into me. It was like my hand was possessed or something.
Possessed, you say? Sounds like there may be a follow-up story there. Keep feeding me these Boffo pirate stories, Threepwood. I'll be handing over the secrets of Deep Cut before you know it.
Oh, I'm about to.
What the? You put one of those miniature swords with an olive in my grogtini. I hate those things.
Alright, so now we have a miniature sword. We can take that sword, put it in this man's hand.
Hey, what do you know? That little teeny sword fits right into Pierre's little teeny hand. He still doesn't look very
Behold.
fearsome, though. Even with a sword, Pink Pajama Pierre isn't going to scare anyone in those pink pajamas.
And of course, he's absolutely right. So, we need to dip it.
Arr, Pink Pajama Pierre, you foiled me plans for the last time. Prepare to meet your maker in the even depths of the inky sea.
Arr.
Is this the end of Pink Pajama Pierre? I guess it's true. Black really is slimming.
Now, that should be fearsome enough.
Nothing like a quick paint job and a dangerously pointy accessory to turn a sad, unwanted doll into an exciting ninja assassin.
I agree. With that done, we're almost done with the first leg of Stage 1. Stage
Hear
1.
ye, hear
Chapter
ye.
1.
Owing to the unprecedented downturn in criminal activity on Flotsam Island, I've locked up the courthouse and taken a long-delayed 3-month sabbatical. Please don't break any laws until I return, or else. Sincerely, Judge Grindstone.
Alright. So obviously, again, court's closed. But we now have
Three
one-third of
vowels.
our
Get him wild there, vowels.
one-third of our tasks done. And now we're going to bump that up. Set this on fire.
Okay, now what?
Now we run! I said run! Okay. Don't want to waste too much time with it. I'm not sure what will happen.
It's a good thing Winslow's undies have so much crotchal support.
Alright, now let's jump onto it.
No, don't, please.
You'll have to be a lot sneakier than that if you want to knock me off, lad.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
What? Clever boy.
Shazam!
Well
Oh wait,
played, Master
but nay.
Threepwood. Or should I say, Captain Threepwood.
Captain?
Aye, now that you've bounced me off the screaming narwhal, you're officially its captain. Until someone else comes along and knocks you off.
Sweet.
Aye, bloody well sweet it is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some massive internal hemorrhaging to attend to. Congratulations!
I just got a tip there's some kind of one piracy going on around here.
Not just any wanton piracy, a genuine ship seizure committed by none other than Captain Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate. Guybrush is one word.
Wonderful! I could probably get a week's worth of stories out of this. We'll keep up the swashbuckling, Threepwood, and I'll be forking over the secrets of Deep Cut in no time.
Alright. Now, for us to get to that last
Unicorns!
third of the
Get your
game.
hand-blown glass unicorns!
Actually, not the last third of the game, but last third of this part of the game. Hoof it, hoof it, hoof it, hoof it. Now let's find that new pirate Pete. Wait. Ninja Dave, that's right.
Dark Ninja Dave with killer katana cutlass waits stealthily for famed out-of-shape pirate hunter Joaquin D'Oro to find him. I hope no one notices that I've re-gifted this buried treasure spot.
There's nothing wrong with re-gifting. I mean, maybe, but Alright, let's see. You, Joaquin de Oro.
Hello again.
I... Stop doing that!
Great news, Doro. I think your map isn't a ripoff after all.
It isn't? But I never found anything with it.
You must have been reading it wrong. Here, follow me.
And X marks the spot.
See? I told you I could find it.
Whew. I better start digging. I hope it's not as deep as the other ones. Madre de Dios! Dark Ninja Dave! With Killer Karate Katana! Dark Ninja Dave! Dark Ninja Dave! Fine. The full set of porcelain power pirates is mine! All mine! Ow! I got dirt in my eye.
My ears deceive me, or did that portly pirate just dig up a buried treasure?
He sure did, with a little help from Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
Well, that's fantastic. We haven't had a good buried treasure story in weeks. You know, Threepwood, you've got spunk. Pirate spunk.
Ew.
Now, why don't you take a walk with me back to the keel hauler? Tell me a little bit more about yourself.
Well, it all started back on Melee Island. And that's how I wound up here on Flotsam Island.
Well, I don't know how you did it, Seepwood. But thanks to you, I've got enough sordid swashbuckling stories to keep the Flotsam Keel Hauler Gazette afloat for months. That'll show those bozos over at the Times.
Yeah, that's, great. Now, about Deep Gut.
My pleasure, Threepwood. Sit tight while I make you a copy.
Copy?
Tammy, give me a copy of the Deep Gut file. Pronto. Right away, Mr. Nipperkin. Here you go, kid. Everything you need to know to contact Deep Gut. Don't let anyone know I gave this to you, okay? My editor will put me on deep cover in the obituary beat. Catch my drift?
Not really, but...
Great! Now, if you'll excuse me, Ace reporter Davy Nipperkin's got some headlines to grab.
Finally! Now I can ask this Deep Gut person how to get off this island and back to Elaine. Seems simple enough.
So obviously this is the code word we need to use, and if we go through the jungle, we'll get to that cabin that we found earlier, and that will initiate the second part of our adventure in Tales of Monkey Island. As for right now, I'm going to call it a night, wish you well, and hopefully see you again pretty soon, as we continue on our journey. So until I see you again, or actually, until you hear from me again, then, this is Daishi, signing off.